Classic bob cut for women. Classic bob haircut is a style most popular among women, which has remained common over the years because of its simplicity and timelessness. In this style, the hair is cut to the same length all around the head. You can customize the right bob to match your personality. In this class, we will learn how to perform a classic bob cut. Objectives. At the end of this class, you will be able to identify the tools required to perform a classic bob cut for women. Perform the classic bob cut for women. Now let's familiarize with the tools that you will need to perform a classic bob cut. The tools are classic cutting scissors, water sprayer, cutting comb, row brush for styling, hair dryer, clip. The only material you would need for the classic bob cut is a neck covering cloth. Now let's see the procedure of the classic bob cut. At the outset, make sure the workstation is set up with the hair styling equipment. Adjust the client's chair to suit your cutting requirements. Wrap the gown across the client's neck, covering her clothes to protect them. The first step is to make sure the hair is wet. Find a natural partition. In this case, the client has a side partition. Then comb and remove all the knots in the hair. Then make a center partition on the hair and find the highest point on the head. From the highest point on the head, make a partition down to the back of the left ear and put the hair forward in front of the left ear. Repeat this on the other side of the head on the right ear also. Now, on the back of the head, again partition it into two, starting from the highest point on the head till the nape of the neck. Then, leaving a bit of hair below, pick up the right section of hair and clip it up. Repeat this on the left section also. The lines when you partition should be straight and not crooked. Do you see a little bit of hair flowing down at the lowest section? That part will be cut first. Now check whether the hair is all in one direction. In this case, it is. If the hair is all in one direction, then again partition this lowest section of hair into two and comb it. On the left section, using a comb, bring it to the point where you intend to cut and then cut it starting from the right end of this section and going to the left. Make sure while cutting the hair is taut, that is, hold it straight and tight. While cutting, cut it in a straight line. Always when cutting, bend the head forward. The benefit of doing this is that it will give the hair the shape of a bob cut, that is, the hair will naturally flow inward after cutting. Repeat the same on the right side, but here start cutting on the left side of the right section and move towards the right. For convenience, you can start cutting from the other direction also. Now remove some hair from the clipped hair on the left section and that with the help of a comb and scissor cut it as per previous cutting point. Repeat this on the right section too. Continue this until you reach the highest point of the head. Now we move to the front side of the hair. If the parting of the hair is in the middle, then you may start on any side of your choice. But if the parting is to one side of the hair, then you need to start on the shorter side. Now take a small portion of lower hair on the left front side and clip the rest of the hair on top. Repeat the same process on the right side as well. Now on the left side, cut the bottom of the hair with the help of a scissor and a comb. Make sure while cutting you do not hold the hair too tight but instead loose. While cutting, cut it in such a way that it forms a curve when you check it from the back to front. Unclip a little bit of hair while the rest of the hair is clipped up and cut it at the already cut point. Then repeat the process till you reach the center partition. Repeat it on the right side as well. Now blow dry hair with a dryer and stylize it. Finally, pass your fingers through the hair and fluff it to detect any imperfections in the cut line. You can also ask the client to move her head from side to side to detect the imperfections in the cut. If any, trim the long outstanding hair. You have now learned how to perform the classic bob cut. Take our next class to learn how to perform the classic crop cut.